There we go. Audio. Okay. Quick live stream because we've only got 10 minutes left. In fact, right, let's cut this. Where are we at? Okay, let's start this live stream again. Look at that. The joys of editing. Yep, we were stuck when we did this last time, or I was stuck, should I say, and I couldn't work out the pin configuration of these. Since then, I've destroyed this. I don't think this is a legitimate lead. It's one of the high quality so-called Foxconn leads, but it looks like it's still got the same configuration. Let's switch over to, where are we at? I'm rushing a bit because we only got 10 minutes left of the day. There we go. Where are we at?
Oh, I'm so tired.
Old man Ash is tired.
Dying off, mate.
He's dying.
Finished yesterday, it killed me.
Yeah, he had his first hard day yesterday, didn't you? Right, where are we at? There we go.
No, he did one, but yeah. Done more repairs today.
It was mentally draining yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we can see the color configuration here. We've got the red wire, the 2 data wires, and the black wire coming straight out of the lightning cable. So when we have a look at, let's take this out. When we have a look back over here, you can see, shut up you, tell me to cut the red wire because it's a bomb. So yeah, this is where the board snapped off, so we had a lot of traces coming off here, and I scraped a lot of traces back off the original board, but we have the same design there. So we also have these coming out of here. So I've since now discovered that this is ground, this is positive. They are connected to, I think, I'll have to check in a sec on multimeter. This is ground and this is positive, but if we line that up with this, where are we at? Get it in focus. You can see how similar those pads are, and then they line up properly. So I'm going to take a punt, seeing as the left hand side of the screen is negative. The far right must be positive. I'm going to guess that the data connections are around the same way. I don't see why they would be switched. So we're going to solder that up. I can't even test it because I haven't got a VW I can plug this into. Yeah, I'm going to go from there. We can test, I can test on there that it's got positive, negative, the right way around, because that's easy. It's I know where ground is. So that's, I'm not worried about the phone blowing up, I'm worried about the data connection of the phone. So I'm not sure what logic is being sent, if there's any at all. And also grounds, we've got negative, positive, 2 data connections. Let's come over here. Okay, and we are going to go from the original space and line these up. I'm going to quickly multimeter this, so all I need to do is know where ground is, and we'll go from ground, which is black. So okay. And just out of interest, I think the far pin is ground. So we're just gonna yep, far pin's ground, so yep, categorically That's correct. Yep. Just have to make completely sure that. So we're gonna there we go. So let's put this across there. I mean, this bit's the easy bit, so. Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm not even going to bother signing into chat. Gangster.
Did you have the 6.5? No, mate, I left it down there behind the
Okay.
thing.
Normally I would put this in a.
Okay.
Oh, let's do this left-handed.
Record it as soon as I get in.
Okay, that's on there for now. We need to look at the configuration of the other lead. So black, green, yellow, red. Black, green, yellow, red. Ooh, that was toasty. I know, you're ruining my live stream with your squeaky shoes. Oh, and I'm ruining it with the dodgy camera angles. There we go. We're going to sort these excess out.
Heat mats are on.
Black, green. Okay, we got black, green.
You need this one.
Off, please. Yellow. Why is that yellow in there? Okay, we're going to assume yellow's white.
I wasn't sure whether you meant you wanted it off or...
No, I was...
Or hands off.
Hands off. Get off, boy. Okay, that's on that. Okay, so now they're on there. I'm going to neaten that up and come back and polish them up. I've been trying to do this live stream since like 2 o'clock. Okay, that's... I'm blaming Alex. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Okay, so there we go. So that's all that neatened up. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and epoxy these up.
I have seen pieces like that before though. They feel weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Let's get this a bit neater. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. You got to get a boat.
What, home?
No, tomorrow. Tomorrow I need to get after work.
Where you going tomorrow after work?
Essex to see my grandparents.
Alright. Not Raven then. Oh, do you know what? I'm thinking. Why isn't that? Okay, so we'll seal them because I need to work out also with these leads some sort of tension, so I think I'm just going to tie a knot in the end. There we go. What are we on? 2 minutes past. I can do this. Okay, let's switch back over. Get this out of the way. Okay, I'm just going to test this in what I think's the metal housing.
As it's now in the country.
See whether that shielding is actually the braiding is part of the actual ground. No, so that can be cut. Okay, so I think this is going to end up being
You alright, mate?
right. I think that's going to have to actually be
Oh, did he?
epoxied in.
The laptop off, that's why. Okay, so I'll just tell him to still wait till I Okay.
Let's see how this goes back on.
Right, okay, no worries. Alright, cheers, so thanks. Alright, bye bye bye.
It is what it is, mate. The unlock's out of our hand. You need to work out the working days, because if it's not over the working days, it's not our fault.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Well,
Again, you need to go back from when they gave us the wrong. You know, we can't unlock something if they've given us the wrong details.
yeah, it's probably been about 2 weeks since we've had the right one, and it was about a week before that with the wrong one, I think.
Okay, so you need to know the exact date. Okay. The hell? I don't even know how this goes on. This.
It's an iPhone 6.
Okay, maybe they go better in here. Ah, there you go.
So yeah, when I got the new number, that was on the 5th, so that's 11 days ago.
Is that 11 working days?
No, that's just 11 days.
Okay, so
That's
take
the
out.
weekend, so that'll be down to like 7 days.
So the 7 working days the unlock's been processed for. I know it seems pedantic, but that's what they
It's not
say
actually
to
as
us.
long as I thought it was. I thought it was longer than that.
So yeah, you need to
Yeah,
just
literally
explain to them.
About 4 days ago, and I'm about to say the same thing.
But tell her, say it's 7 working days. They don't count Saturdays and Sundays as, you know, and just tell them what's the expected, what can it take. You know, on the unlock it should say, you know, between 5 and 28 days or something. Okay, let's try and get this back in now.
So that's not on our system.
Check on there.
Hiya there, it's Ashley from iFix Local. Hiya there. It's still being processed at the moment. It's been 7 days, well, working days now, because they don't count the weekend, so that's why it's been quite long. It's just where it's the Vodafone ones, they don't really want to let you go, so they hang it out quite long. But it would have failed though if it wasn't going to go through by now. My colleague from Newport said. So yeah, it should be done within a few days now. Yeah, it's more than likely that it's going to go through than it is to fail, because like she said, if it was going to fail, it would have already failed. So it is likely that it's going to go through. So if you just like to hang on a couple more days, it should be done. Yeah, something like that. It's just where it's out of our hands because it goes to another company, so I can't guarantee that time. But, yeah, I would have thought roughly about that sort of time. But I'm gonna keep you informed and let you know how it's going. And yeah, if it is successful or not. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye.
There you go.
It says it can take up to
5 what? Years?
working days.
5 what?
5 working days.
Yeah, you're looking at the wrong company, I bet.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one to put it
Is
through.
it on the older one there?
I don't know. You could always just ring her and ask. That would be much easier. Right.
She did do it on the right.
Okay, I don't think tying a knot in this is going to be the best
Ask her what it is.
solution.
That out on Monday anyway, mate.
As if it was on the
Check
list.
up on it. She said, "Oh, I'll leave it till Tuesday anyway," so she's good till Tuesday now.
Right. So if it was this one.
Yeah, I'm not going to tie that
This
in there.
one-
I'm going to actually epoxy it, so...
It says 7 days. So
Okay,
it's
let's just end that here.
It'll be 7 days.
I think I'll post a picture of the finished...
It was this server.
Yeah, the finished article.
12 days.
You can see here it's... What we've got to do...
So yeah, could still be a couple more days anyway, couldn't it, really?
Yeah, what we've got to do is essentially
Do XR.
where the old lightning cable came out here. Can you see that? Yeah, where the old lightning cable came out of here, I wanted to create some sort of stopper.
Yeah, so you
So the idea was to create a knot
good for tomorrow, yeah?
here,
Where you're at.
and then that clips there, and then it can't be pulled past the knot. I can't remember what it's called. It's a tension system or something.
Hello, iFix Local, Ashley speaking. How can I help?
But yeah.
Oh, hello, how you doing? You
But
okay?
yeah, what I'll do is I'll come back to
I'll
this
just have
one.
a quick look
I
for
think
you
what
now.
I'm going to do
2
is put
seconds.
a lot of epoxy on here, so there's some sort of system like that. Maybe bring this back here and epoxy that there so it sets. Then I can cut the epoxy down so I know it's pulling against the case and it's not pulling against this joint here, and then that should give this the best design, you know, for use. Because the last thing I want to do is all of that pressure be on these tiny little solder joints here, because the same thing will happen again. That'll just get a little tug and it'll come out. You can see on here, this is what I mean here. This is the same sort of system. This here slots into that there, and then any outward exertion of force is onto these points here. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make one of those, and it didn't have one on the other side to transfer. So you can see that. Here we go. You can see that here. It slots in. It slots in there, and then when you pull on the wire, all of the force is transferred to the housing. So anyway, that's something else to think about. But I just wanted to do a quick update on the video. So
Yep, so we still just have to wait for that
Yep.
one. Yeah, somewhere next week is when I reckon it should be, because they normally take up to 4 to 7 days roughly. So yeah, I would have thought somewhere next week it should be done. But I'll keep a track of it for you, and as soon as I know anything different, I'll let you know. Okay, no problem. Cheers, bye.
right, now he's off the phone. What I'll do, yeah, I think we'll just end this here. So there's not a lot more I can do about that. I just wanted to yeah, do a follow-up video on the soldering of it. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the configuration. Yeah, so as always, like and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button. Have a good weekend. I am out of here. Look at that, seamless break.